Hello, chat. I am back finally. I have actually learned how to sleep properly again. Instead of just closing my eyes and praying that I go to sleep, I have learned the methods to try. And I have perfected one of them, so I can actually sleep again. Something I think I would ever have to say, but you know, life is like that sometimes. Where you simply just cannot sleep until you're taught how to again. But you know, life is like that. Let me look, because they actually... Go ahead and answer that. If you could ever live anywhere in the world, where would you choose and why? That's like a tough decision between two places I can think of. But I think if I had to, like, going more towards one, I would say Canada. That's probably one of the easiest questions ever. uh... Um... I'll go here. And let me move it over to the gaming and artwork area. So, is it actually picking up anything? Yes. Good. Let's start a new game.
Are you okay, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Here, take this.
No, that's for later, for the scan.
It's green.
Ashley, I need to tell you something.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
No, it's not like that. Why now?
Who's David Munchie?
Why is there never enough time?
For what?
Christ.
Let's start to the game.
Yeah, I'm up.
Hi, Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just a bad dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling. I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you. It'll help me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you in a couple of hours then.
Okay, see you soon.
I forgot to adjust that. One sec. I wanted to adjust my microphone the other day to actually see if there's any way to add some sort of noise suppression to it. And so that way there would be a chance that it would stop picking up literally everything. So let me look at it here. Is there any way? Ah, there it is on the filters. That's nice. Okay, so it's still picking up? Yeah. Hey, that's amazing. Well, we'll keep it that way. I will go ahead and turn down the volume because my ears hurt after that. Turn on subtitles. Yeah, I like it. Save that plane, put the plane. Yes. Okay.
Where did I put the tracer fluid?
Hey Simon, it's Jesse. You working this weekend or what? I knew there was something you were doing. Was it this weekend or next? Anywho, just shoot me a mail or something. Love you, missing you, Dave.
I swear, that guy has the memory of a goldfish. I even sent an email to remind him, didn't I?
Massive recoil to flawless execution. Soma variety. Animation. Bigger than ever. Stunts for CGI. Okay, well soon. What does it say? Treatment as love. This is cute. This.
Oh, I forgot to hit send. Better late than never. Come on, radioactive tracer fluid, where are you? I don't want to keep the doctor waiting. I'll shower when I get back.
Said that you can't activate the shower. Massive recoil. Ah, so there's the sequel over there that we were seeing. It's cool.
Right, watching TV gives me headaches now. Thank you, brain.
We should probably clean up. Actually make this place look nicer. Yeah, clean up that even as that. That's more trash. A second. And over there. I'll put some more of Simon's stuff in the sink where it belongs, so I can start soaking at the very least. And Simon, you really need to clean up the place. Now you go through. This is Soma, same creators of the Amnesia series.
There it is.
I'm just, doing something that doesn't matter, which is trying to clean the house. What even is this? I have no clue. It's gonna be harder to sit stuff in that trash can, but I'm gonna try. I think this is an apartment to my knowledge. But this won't matter for too much longer, I will say that.
It's like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a penny.
Simon Jarrett.
Stinking awful lie.
Jesse,
Hey, Simon. I got your email. Just wanted to wish you good luck and let you know I got you covered.
thanks. I should be able to come to the store after the scan.
Don't sweat it. I got Matt and Chris helping me out.
Maddie from SNL?
Guess you didn't hear? He's coming in full time, working the comics section.
That's Ashley's job.
Yeah, well,
Yes, it does have a toilet. It's in the
Not
bathroom.
doing her any favors by leaving an empty spot. Not like she's coming back.
well, good luck. Hope they find a way to reverse the whole, dying thing.
Dying thing? You're the worst support ever.
What should I say?
I'll see you later, Jesse. Don't burn the place down while I'm gone.
Over and out, buddy.
Yes, it does have a bathroom. It was a door to the left of the TV in that room.
Hello? Dr. Munchie? Where is everyone? Thought this place would be busy.
There. Cocktail paste. Lemon. Details. Locked out. Trial and error. What's the point behind the Amnesia games? It's basically a story game to where you're solely remembering why everything is happening the way it was. That's the main thing, but this one is a bit different to a degree. 2501. Yeah, basically the Amnesia series is a horror story driven game.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it. Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
So, what exactly are we doing?
We're going to do a scan of your brain. Then we build a computer model of it and bombard it with stimuli. The program will help us to quickly iterate your treatment plan until it's fully optimized. In short, develop the perfect treatment for your condition.
So it's not just a study, this will actually help me.
I should hope so. Otherwise, this would be a huge waste of time.
You know I have a serious condition, right? You heard about the car crash, the X months to live deal?
Yes, I heard. Must be hard having to hear that. As you know, it's because your brain is weakened so much that it can start to bleed every so often.
And if it ever gets real bad, it will kill me.
Well, we probably can't restore your brain completely, but we should be able to make those X months turn into years, decades even. And if you take care of yourself and don't do anything too crazy, we should be able to get you to outlive the best of us.
I really hope you're right about this.
Me too. This could make a huge difference for how we treat people with brain damage. So, what do you say? Should we get going?
Sure. Let's get started.
Take a seat.
Okay.
All right, let me just get this out of the way. You are Simon Jarrett, correct?
Right.
Toronto, Canada, David Munchie. Born 1988, July 16th.
Right.
Flat neurograph, version 6. Good. All files in order.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
Is that so? Well, let's hope they're wrong. Ready? Say cheese.
And now for the mystery element of this game.
What happened? Hello? Mr. Munchie? Did something go wrong? This place. How did I get here?
Service console. It's their Omni tool to access. Automated unlock terminal from service console.
It's working better than expected. They're having a really hard time getting the doors open.
I'll permaseal as many as you can, rather not take any chances.
Roger. Did you cut off the factory floor?
All done? Should keep most of them out. I'm on my way to lock off the comm center.
Just make sure to leave a way out of here.
Trust me, I'll get you to data safe and sound. We just need to make sure we're leaving our power running so we don't have to return.
I hear that. See you back at camp.
How did I do that?
Why does it kind of look like a Half-Life styled facility? It kind of does. I'm not gonna lie. I've never thought of it that way, but yeah, it kind of does.
Hey, you. Can you talk? Can you talk like the others? Why are you like this? You want some structure, Joe? Yeah, you do. So weird. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna shut you down now, okay? Yeah, you're creepy as hell, so I'm gonna shut you down.
That is a robot. Omni Tool 2.5. Advanced phase of accessing, imaging, controlling computerized systems. The onboard intelligence includes set behaviors and protocols. Will user automate routine actions through basic logical charts. Very fascinating. See here.
Service console up to 3, including pilot seat activated.
I know they told you that field technicians would get full access throughout Pathos 2. I'm here to tell you that's not gonna happen. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to get in your way. We need you guys to keep this place up and running, but there needs to be at least some level of security on these things. I don't want to hear you barged into some quarantined area at Omicron and just knocked out the whole place with some virus, or whatever the hell they're doing over there. This is what you can do. You'll be able to use it to open doors, basically all of them. If you can't, there's something wrong or someone didn't want you in there. Then what do? You shove that Omnitool into a terminal and see if you can't get around it somehow. I mean, sometimes you'll need to get into places where you don't belong. Just find a way. You're an engineer, for crying out loud. What else? Take care of your gear. Don't be an asshole. That's about it, really. My name is John Strohmeyer, Pathos 2 security operative. I got an office in Beta. Come see me if you got any issues you can't handle yourself. Good luck.
Pilot 3 Upsilon. Instructor work. Pilot C3 Upsilon offline. The pilot found. Connections test. Oh, fine.
Tool chip found.
Manage tool chip. And update it.
Tool chip security cipher updated.
Yeah. Go and update so it's back here. think.
I'm here.
Ready to let it go yet?
I guess so.
Plenty of opportunity to go zen on the fishes back at Theta.
I'm gonna miss this place.
Focus along.
Come on. We've worked here for years. You're not even gonna miss it a little bit?
A power plant full of psychotic machines. I'll find a way to go.
That's cold, man. It's not our fault it got swarmed.
Whatever. Seal that thing and get back to camp already.
Roger that.
It's an underwater facility? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's always an element of mystery when it comes down to frictional games. And this is the element that I love. Getting to see this moment that you're underwater is one of the biggest things, I will say. And so, it's a fascinating element.
Ah! What was that?
It's like it's down below. No other way to go but this.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, signal blocked, inefficient power. I'm sorry to do this, little robot.
I need it. Why? I was okay. I was happy.
Oof. No, the power plant just started up.
Oh, what's happening? Hello, is there anyone there?
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Upsilon, what's going on?
I have no idea. I just sort of woke up here.
In the room right now?
It was like a seat with a helmet.
Is that right? What's your name?
I'm Simon Jarrett.
And what do you... signal... Damn relays. Where are you now?
Someplace dealing with electrical power. I'm not sure if it's a plant or a transformer.
Yeah, you're probably in the thermal plant somewhere. You want to go upstairs to the comm center. It's the room with the dome ceiling.
Hey, look, this place is not... There's something seriously wrong here. Hello?
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. We lost another relay. Just listen, head for the comm center upstairs. I'll wait here.
The only reason why there's only one station online is because, as you might be able to tell, things are not going well in any of the facility that we've seen so far. I don't think it's so much as they're badly run, it's more stuff went wrong that was out of their control. Yes. But infected would also be another good word for it. You could kind of say there was, and then there wasn't. Wasn't expecting it to fall down. That's a first, that's a first. Well, you could say that, the place has been, like, overrun with, an artificial intelligence. That would be the best way of putting it. But the humans thought the artificial intelligence wasn't that bad. And, things have gone wrong.
Amy, is that you? What happened to the pilot seat?
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Carl Semke.
Hi, it can be neutral. It's not really either.
Actually.
Well, thanks for being so helpful. It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard to stay a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes this slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
So, where are you exactly?
Are you for real? I'm right here. See me waiting? Look at my hands. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I'm just gonna be. I'm not seeing it. I see a machine, a robot talking.
What the hell are you looking at? I'm here. See?
Okay. I just didn't expect you to look like that.
You're really hung up on appearances, you know that?
How did you hurt yourself?
Not sure. Blacked out pretty bad. Can't remember how I got here.
What do you remember then?
I was in the pilot seat, promoting a UH.
UH?
A universal helper. You know, a robot like these things, but livelier. Anyway, I was just dealing with some heat shields, and that's my last clear memory.
You were remote controlling a robot.
We do it all the time. Robots are too on a way to deal with some stuff. Intuition doesn't grow on motherboards, you know?
Could you maybe get trapped in the robot somehow?
Your mind is pretty tightly wired to the helper, but nah, pretty far-fetched.
Listen, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might be trapped in a robot.
I'm telling you, get your eyes checked. I'm right here. I see both my hands, both my feet. When you remote, all you see is like a video feed from the helper unit. Your own body is entirely out of the picture. I'm really hurting here. Go get some help.
I'm sorry, I think I pulled the wrong lever.
Don't sweat it. Just get me a doctor.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be trapped in a robot either.
Oh god, he's dead? He's dead.
Carl Simpkin.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
So that's it? Enough power to run Pathos 2 until the next apocalypse. We're ready to go.
Really hope we didn't mess anything up. I don't want to have to come back here again.
Relax, it's over. We're going to Theta.
Maybe we should seal more blocks. I don't trust the helpers to let this place run in peace.
We've sealed everything. Everything from the barracks to the comm center. If anyone ever sets their foot here again, they're gonna have a hell of a time getting around. Ah!
Well, there's Carl and his corpse. You could kind of say that. They're technically the same person, albeit, yeah. It's like if this guy's mind was copied over to that. And so, well, yes, he did die. He is technically alive.
Won't a mechanic make more sense?
You trying to be fucking funny? Give me a minute.
But you're a robot!
Really? The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay, calm down. I won't...
Get some fucking help! Get me Holland.
Well, the thing is, Simon does not work at this facility. We'll put it that. and he does not know Carl personally. I think he's too afraid to bring up the fact that he saw his corpse lying in here. I think there's that factor to be had. Theta, turn around. We sealed up so on to keep it working. Don't fuck it up. Amy Azaro. Carl was not my fault. So 0735. World's largest geothermal plant, natural gas refinery, construct factory. Communications access to comm center via stairs. Lockdown, process initiate, check terminal for details. You'd think a facility where most of the people are dead would have robots patrolling every part of it. I think the facility has had a couple of years to break down though. Let's do this. No, re-ups one. Good job. Try to get all the backup running. Cut production by 60%. With all evacuations, we can survive. Steady hum. Certain systems, we should be able to get 20 to 25 years of production before we have to fall back on the turbos. Robots are getting increasingly erratic all over Pathos 2. Unfortunately, there's no universal kill switch. Seeing how we won't return to Upsilon, you could try sealing off sectors to prevent the helpers from getting the sensitive areas. Manage to link most backup turbos and activate all generators. Upsilon should be able to produce power for at least a decade before we start burning through those flues. Bad news. Machines are getting worse. We've tried to come up with a way to shut them all down, but considering the insane amount of units at Upsilon, it's not looking good. Seriously worried they could disrupt power production when we leave. Ideas? Interesting. Staff. Chief Factor, Adams Jane. Dispatcher, John Stottier, Vigdis. Geotechnical Engineer, Rogers Baxter. Field Service Technicians, Amy Azaro. Finley, Gavin. Miran Louise. Wranglers, Simkin Carl, and Shankar. I did not check all that with such noises in the background. Hey, look, sometimes you don't really get that luxury. Go and look at the Carl Simkin one. Event, maximum capacity 710 megawatts, production level 60%, frequency 30 Hz, voltage 690 volts. logs, heat shield, burnout, food. Lots of stuff there. Yeah, the year is 2102 and 3 so far from the looks of it. Power output from 2103 to 2104. In order to unlock the comms, need to shut down one of the highlight sections to divert power. So, either the room where Carl is, or the one room back there. Sounds... really makes me think something is about to be in the room and kill the person. Yeah, I don't blame you. The CCRV-7 black box. This black box is precision instrument designed to observe the overall condition. It measures a wide range of data from body temperature to brainwave activity. This information is constantly relayed to the Pathos 2 Warden unit, the WOW. So the station can provide you the appropriate climate for every situation. For optimum performance, please follow the auto-injector instructions carefully to make sure the implant is properly applied. RFID implant, neuroimaging platoon. You would not allow that yourself? Well, you know, sometimes in life, choices are not always, favorable. I do want to look at the Carl Simpkin end of this. See what the mail has. Urea Upsilon auto process. Wolves check. Heather Epsilon auto process. Power production has been secured. We've sealed off factories to keep the plant running. All superfluous systems have been turned off. If anyone has to return, know that the power flow regulator is hanging on by a thread. If you flip the switch, it's probably no turning back situation. So that's the flow control, which is going to be the one room in the back over here. I think I'll choose that over killing Carl. Well, at least killing him a second time. Read this. We strain the system. If you pull the lever, there's no turning back. Make sure you want it bad enough. Well... No way you'd have a black box in your head. I mean, I don't blame you. It does sound pretty funky you have that in your head. Fair.
Jonesy, how's the evac coming along?
We got everything we need to move, but we can't leave the plant without supervision. Adams decided to leave Amy and Faro at Kalsanka to execute the automatization process.
And I bet they're thrilled about it.
I just wanted to let you know we're on schedule and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll pass it on to Molchak.
What would even be the benefit what would even be the benefit for an AI to let the facility they took over go into a state of disrepair? You could say the thing that you're seeing affect everything right now, like the biggest problem that you're seeing with the entire station, is that the warden unit appears to have taken over a good portion of things. And it seems like it's trying to keep things alive in its own unique way. Not necessarily a good way that would be beneficial to actual life, just its own. It's like a cancer. That's the best way of putting it.
Jonesy, nothing more for an evac, am I right?
It will do. I wanted to introduce you to Amy and Cal. They'll be doing the talking as soon as I leave for Theta. Say hello.
Hey, Theta.
Hello.
Hey, guys, I'm Peter Stratsky, dispatcher at Theta. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I suppose that's it. I'll see you real soon when we arrive.
All right, Jonesy, have a safe trip.
Hey, hello? Theta?
Upsilon, what's up?
We could really use some direct contact with Heather. Site service engineer Wolchek.
Direct links are almost impossible to establish. The Lumar relays are basically junk at this point. You can send messages via the comm center, and if you want, I'm pretty much always here, ready to relay anything by hand. I know it's a shitty system, but it's all that works right now.
All right, we just have to make do. Catch you later. Hello? Peter, was it?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
We're getting out. I just want to tell you that I'm going to seal the comm center now, so this is definitely the last you'll hear from us. If we don't show up in the next couple of hours, send in the cavalry.
Hang on, what's happening? It's still the same plan, right?
Yep. We'll head for the shuttle and ride it directly to Theta.
Okay, good. I'll rally the troops for a welcome party.
What I like to hear.
Go ahead and do this. That's unavailable there.
There's something back here. Here.
I know that Lambda's the correct one to contact, but I do want to contact the others just to see. Nothing. Omnicron. Oh.
Killing yourself. There's nothing left to live for.
That's quite an ominous message. Saitao. That's quite rude too. Yeah, a little bit. Nothing but static on the end. How about Phi? Nothing but static there. How about Omega? Nothing but static. Okay, I guess Lambda time.
Hey, are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better. Simon, was it?
Jared, Simon Jared.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me? I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Where to even begin? I mean, what is this place? How did I get here? And why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before? Where did you work?
The Grimoire in Toronto. Is that really important?
No, I mean, where did you work at Pezos 2?
I don't know what that is.
That's unexpected. Did you come directly from Toronto?
Yeah, I did. And it was very unexpected.
Have you seen any people? Like staff or field technicians?
Only robots, crazy ones.
This is also strange.
You're telling me. What was that? Whoa!
What's going on?
I think this place is about to collapse. What do I do? How do I get there?
Come here! I'll wait for you!
Shit! Where should I? Oh, fuck! What the hell? How is this possible? This is insane! Find the shuttle to land there.
And welcome to the underwater segments of this game.
Where did I get a flashlight?
I always find the underwater segments to be much more relaxing. Because it's very beautiful to see.
Come in, Zeta. You better answer me, Strasky. Come on!
Amy, where are you?
The fields. I had to leave.
Is Carl with you?
It all went to hell.
Hold on. You got the power automated, right? The plant is safe? We need the power to keep the sites running.
Oh, fuck the power! Fuck you, Strasky! The machines killed Carl.
Oh, shit. Alright, calm down. It'll be okay. Can you get back to Theta?
Yeah. I think so. I'll head for the shuttle, the Aux.
Good luck, Amy. Rooting for you.
Well, you see, he, was in a diving suit this whole time. It's just, his mind couldn't comprehend it. A little crab. Oil rig. It's a shuttle station.
Well, thanks, little guy.
Let's hope the shuttle still works.
Jackie? Come in, Theta. What? I can't. Where are you now? Strasky! I'm at the shuttle, but it's not looking good. The lights flicker like mad. I think the power regulator is broken. I have to fix it. I don't want to get stranded halfway to Theta. What was that? I can't hear you. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Somehow.
Manifest shuttle the items to upper hazard report weapon, tethers, auto inflows, impact event. On this morning, January 12th, the comet Talos crashed into the Pacific Ocean. Act ranks as the largest collisions ever recorded on Earth. All evidence indicates that the surface has gone completely barren and no longer able to sustain life. Pathos 2's unique location has provided unparalleled safety for our staff. Some structural damage has been noted, but no casualties reported. The largest loss was the weather and communication station located on the surface platform Omega, unmanned, which was under the circumstances as a small price to pay. Theta will hold an emergency meeting to discuss for the future of Pathos 2 and ultimately mankind. More on the matter will follow. Overseer Key for Quirin.
I guess it's a good thing we never had any kids. Hard enough looking my parents in the eyes. They're going to a bomb shelter upstate, by the way, along with your dad. I'm guessing someone will help them send you a message somehow. I mean, I hope they will. Hell, I'm not even sure you'll get this message. If you do, I want you to know I never blamed you for following your dreams. It just... I was just mad it didn't fit better with what I imagined our lives would be. I really wanted the picket fence, big family, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. And even though it's been difficult to be separated from you, I regret nothing. I'm happy. And I really wish I was able to say this without the sky falling down. I love you, Amy. I always have. And always will.
Interesting. sufficient power.
Hey, are you...
Don't hurt me.
Can I help?
They won't let me die. Nothing is allowed to die.
What happened?
An accident. Fixing the power. I was going to Theta.
Anything I can do?
If you see Masters or Holland, tell them I need help. Okay? Amy needs help.
Seems like a similar situation to with the robot Upsilon. Upsilon shuttle station power supplies. Reserves and shuttles are offline. I think it's because it's taking the power from that.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I want to go home.
Yeah, it's brought the power back to the Trax shuttle. Well, life supposedly says that they should do it.
Oh, fuck.
I should have restored the power, at the very least. That light's on now. Shuttle number 02, Upsilon B. Pathos 2, floodable airlock, duplex pumps, multi-purpose cleaner, valve pack, gaskets, impact wrench, adaptive pipes. Please be considerate and leave the shuttle as you found it. Cargo link is by Pathos 2 and Pathos 2 control group. If the shuttle breaks down, please contact channel 4673. Gotcha.
Shuttle J6 activated. Standing by.
There's an emergency exit down there from what I'm seeing. I wanted to go to Lambda. About 2 minutes.
Welcome to Pathos 2, your expressway to the stars. What started as a thermal mining operation in the 60s has now become home to the Omega Space Gun, the world's most affordable way to launch satellites and deep space probes. Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon to safely launch projectiles without risk of damaging the payload with risky combustion. The station spans multiple sites and has a diverse staff of engineers and scientists. Together, they are able to produce, assemble, and launch the world's most sophisticated spacecrafts. In addition to our principal operation, Pathos 2 is also the home for multiple research projects within the marine sciences, including hydroculture, turbulence, and deep-sea construction. We are now leaving Upsilon for Lambda. Lambda is Pathos 2's shipping dock and transportation hub. There, you will be able to find shuttle trains leading to all the other parts of the station.
Can't read that. It's all in Chinese.
Simon, are you there?
Catherine, is that you? I was on my way, but then the shuttle train, it fucking crashed.
Are you alright? The system says the section is sealed for a suspected hull breach.
No, I'm not alright. What the hell happened to the world? Why are we underwater?
Wow, you're really out of place, aren't you? Look, don't worry about that right now. I realize you're confused, but you're so close to Lambda. If you just keep going.
How close? Can I walk there?
Yeah, but the tunnel is locked off to protect the overall structure from collapsing. What you need to find is your section's maintenance hatch. It'll lead outside.
Maintenance hatch. No problem.
What is that? What's going on out there? I gotta go. See you soon, Simon.
Catherine? You okay?
There's the maintenance hatch.
Jesus Christ! What the hell? It doesn't hurt anymore.
You know, good question.
Here we go again.
I can find Lambda, right? I mean, really, I'm big can this ocean be?
Very big, Simon. Very big. Little crab. Look at this thing. It's so cute. Little crab. I presume that's also the shuttle station. I like seeing the little crabs everywhere. Mm. Vortex chip required.
Escape vessel. Protocol missing.
It's supposed to be Lambda, where Catherine is.
Catherine?
Be quiet! Don't look at it! I think it's safe to come out now.
No, not you too. I was really hoping you were human.
Don't let the circuitry fool you. I was human once.
Can't take it anymore. Everything's fucked. I give up. There's nothing left.
Calm down. It's not the end of the world.
You sure? It sure as hell looks like it. For all I know, there's no one left except for me.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I meant any humans left except for me.
Have you looked at yourself lately? You're a walking, talking diving suit with some electronics slapped on for good measure.
I don't...
You don't want to think about it? We'll start thinking about it.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be this. I want out.
Before you do anything hasty, could you help me with something?
What?
I was trying to find out what happened with my project when that brute knocked me to the ground.
Your project? How could anything possibly matter when you know you're a stupid robot in a stupid dead world?
Okay, focus. I need you to fix me so I can get back to work. Then you can sulk as much as you want.
You gotta be kidding, right? I think I have a better chance of building myself a time machine than putting you back together.
I just need to access the computer. Oh, is that an Omnitool you're carrying?
Oh, the door opener? I picked it up at Upsilon where I woke up.
That'll have to do. Plug it into the terminal.
Sure, whatever.
When the Omnitool is loaded, just plug my Cortex chip into the tool.
What's a Cortex chip?
It will be obvious. I'll eject it for you. Just grab the chip and slide it into the Omnitool. Come on, I just need you to do this one thing for me.
Sure, whatever. What did you want me to do?
The tool you're carrying. Plug it into the computer over there. Just plug the Omnitool into the computer.
Okay.
The Omnitool is ready now. Should be easy enough. Just pick up the chip and slide it into the Omnitool.
Why does a robot chip fit a door opener?
It's standardized connect.
Catherine? Alright. Let's give this a try.
Custom Cortex chip found. Shutting down helper chain. Have a nice day.
Just pretty much anything will fit. Oh, this feels weird. I'm in the Omnitool? Thanks.
So, what's the project about?
My project? Oh, well, I saved all the people on the station as brain scans and put them into an artificial world. We were going to launch it into space to save it from, well, all of this.
Are you telling me that you were going to launch a computer world filled with people into space?
Yes. It was just a pet project at first, but it got really serious after the comet took out the surface. Then suddenly it became very important, and it was officially named the Ark.
That's appropriate. How far did you get?
I don't know. That version of me that I am. It came from a scan I did pretty early on. The living Catherine could very well have finished the project and launched it. I guess she could even still be alive. Weird thought.
So the talking robots, are they also scans you did?
They could be, but I doubt it. I'd expect much more sense if that was the case. All right, finally.
What's happening?
I managed to restore some data from the backup server. This should tell us everything we need. Oh. Could you do me a favor and run into the other room and have a look? I don't seem to be able to view the files in this condition. I need to know that the Ark is safe.
Sure, Kath.
Thanks. I'll unlock the door for you. What was it you said before? You from Toronto?
Yeah, I just went in for a brain scan and suddenly here I am.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone bring a scan from Toronto?
You think that's strange? What if I tell you it was back in 2015?
Whoa.
You could say that the brain scan is like a copy of yourself.
Say something? Keep at it. I'd really like to know who thought sending a Canadian to the bottom of the sea was a good idea.
I kind of imagine, like, if you were to get a brain scan, it would be copying yourself, pretty much. And so, technically, so far, we're playing as the copy of Simon Jarrett. We're not the original anymore.
That creature was strangely... Just check the computer.
Lambda... Mega map, all that. But yeah, pretty much imagine a brain scan is like copying yourself. At least your mind, anyways. And upon doing that, that can be pasted into any other vessel of any kind, which is the situation we're currently on.
Are you excited about the Ark? At first, I couldn't really see the point of it. But then I thought, why shouldn't we, right? I mean, if we are able to save even just a small piece of ourselves, why wouldn't we do that? So you are in favor then? I think it's really important we do this. What are your thoughts on the Ark?
It's a great idea. Finally, we have something to do. Am I right?
Are you optimistic about the project's chances of, about the Ark reaching space?
It can definitely be done. You already solved the biggest problem, how to actually get us all in there. Now all we have to do is build the damn thing, and hope Phi is still operational. Yeah, I think we can do it, but it's not going to be easy.
What are your thoughts on the Ark project?
The idea is just incredible, by every definition. It really makes you think about what it means to be human.
What makes you say that?
Beyond the basics, beyond the superficial, I'm convinced there's something with even greater value. You have provided a platform, which is not necessarily restricted to our digital progeny, but a means of actual survival. It's my sincerest belief that we can go on living through the reality of continuity.
Is this from inside the Ark?
Yes. That's some early renders of the world inside.
Looks a whole lot comfier than this place.
How would you describe your physical condition? Mental condition. Describe your sense. Expected. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? How do you perceive your new existence? I think this new existence. Yes. What do you want? Interesting.
I found a tracker homed in on the Ark.
Oh, that's clever. I wonder if I thought of that. Does it still work? I really need to know what happened to it.
I think so. It's doing something at least.
Where is it?
Hold on. I'm trying to find it.
Please let it be safe.
It's at a site named Tau.
Oh, no, it's our Earth. It's so close to Phi, they almost made it. Damn it, it won't make it for long in that state. A couple of decades at most. That's not much to build a future.
If we got to it, could we get on the Ark?
I suppose, but I'm not exactly flexible at the moment.
I'll take us there. I can move, jump, swim, sort of. You're stuck in the door opener, the Omni tool. I'll just carry you there and you'll show me what to do.
That sounds really risky. Besides, I don't like the idea of you carrying me around.
Come on, Catherine. This is what you wanted to do. Your final mission. Let's launch the Ark.
We would need to find a way to get into the Abyss. Can't take the climber without a power suit. We probably have to go to Theta and pray that Dunbat's still working.
Okay, so we go to Theta.
I don't know, it's pretty far.
Catherine, look around. What else is there to do? You know what? I found a sunken vessel just outside. Bet that could take us to Theta.
Really?
Didn't look completely out of action. It even lit up a little when I tried the Omni tool on it.
Okay then, let's have a look. I'll just eject from this thing. Don't forget to take me with you.
Can I pull the Omni tool out?
Wait. Okay, just be sure to plug me in again at some point.
You got it.
Good luck, Simon.
Time to look at the sunken vessel again.
What? What is this? Curie Emergency Vessel 4. Hey, Simon, can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you get this thing running?
Hang on, I'll give it a try. Sorry, it's dead.
Worth a shot?
The CV came from Curie. It was a ship that used to make runs between Lambda and Lisbon. Looks like their wreck is close. Maybe you can find a vessel like this one inside.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll just save the security information and update the Omni tool. There. Should help you get around.
Great.
Do I head back that way, or do I continue to look around over here? I think I continue to look around over here. Yeah. Seems correct. Try to look up there again. Ah, yeah, there it is. Right, left. Hmm. That's a pretty big, vessel. Oh, hammerhead shark swimming up there. There's the entrance.
Alright, we're in. Let's find a working escape vessel.
There's a ladder right there. Fascinating. Can't really tell what's going on any of those. Oh. Just keep calm and keep walking. There's that ladder. Just climb up it.
Huh? What? Oh, you made it. This is much better. Let's see if we can't get this thing moving. Wait, what? Safety locks are blocking the vessel's release. Are you kidding? How much more of an emergency could this ship be in? It's on the bottom of the sea. Take a look at the engine room and see if you can figure it out. Maybe there's an override or something.
There's monsters out there, like the ones we saw at Lambda.
The more reason to get going.
What?
Come on, you know the drill. Don't look at them or get too close. It'll mess with your circuits.
Oh, shit.
We need to get out of here.
I know. I'm going.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
It's taking so long.
We need to pump all the water out before we take off.
Can't you do it any faster?
I'm almost there. All right, here we go. Hold on to something.
Can you steer this thing?
Starboard rudder is choking, but I can compensate.
How do you even know what direction we're going in?
Don't worry, I'm hooked up to the navigator. We're headed for Theta. Should be a matter of minutes.
Thought I was done for back there.
Seems like the WOW is keeping the Curie from going into a catastrophic failure state. I mean, how did it get on the ship?
Are you talking about the black tentacles in the engine room? I've seen them before at Upsilon. What are they?
They're a manifestation of a malfunctioning station-wide artificial intelligence called the WOW.
Station-wide? So we just made a powerful enemy.
No, it's not like that. The AI isn't a persona. It doesn't feel or think like we do. It's more like a cancer.
Was that the ship?
Looks like your sabotage worked better than expected. Brace for impact! Hold on, the blast just pushed us off the plateau!
What does that mean?
We're dead.
Please remain seated.
Looks like the tool chip's busted. Is Delta the only one remaining, or is it also dead? I'll give you a tip. Every station is practically dead.
I'll never get this open.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single one that isn't dead.
Oh, hey, little guy. Didn't expect to see you again. Don't worry, Kath. I'll find a way to Theta.
Crab. Fish. Well, the comet took out the surface, and so the only remaining human life is in the water. if you even want to call it in the water. So when the comet took out the surface, it kind of took out all life on the surface, which means there's not much that can be recovered in that sense. K8, K8 model, UH8, bull, medium worker, remote pilot supported, intelligence, complex, Telpa, complex, and any UH, not available. Quelia, RB2, intelligence basic, research vessel. Messages. Terry, it's been decided that you and your crew will evacuate to Theta on the 14th. Everything is being taken care of, and you will all be given new positions as you arrive. You will have to fall into the ranks, of course. The last thing we need are more leaders. Okay, concentrate Theta. It's your funeral. Fuck you, concentrate. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have authority to make me, Terry. So, a very big chunk of humanity also died on the surface. Yeah, you could say that this is like the tiny scrapes of humanity left that are left in the thousands type of deal. Maybe even just hundreds, honestly. Strasky from Theta. Mr. Akers, I'm happy to inform you that the crew has safely arrived at Theta. Let me know when you are ready to move. I'll send transport. So you could say that bunkers could work, but here's the thing with that theory. Is that whenever, say, a comet wipes out life on a planet, it usually goes down like probably like a couple like 10 to 20 miles of the surface gets wiped off the face of the planet. And so whenever you start looking at that, you start noticing something. It would remove any and all bunkers that are within 10 to 20 miles down. So you would need to have a pretty deep bunker in order to survive. And even then, if you did survive, you would only survive as long as you had rations. Because the outside life of the planet would not exist. There would be no animals, there would be no plants. Everything would be practically wiped off the face of the surface. And the planet would be set ablaze on the surface. Whereas the underwater conditions are typically more fine, as it only wipes off like maybe a mile or two. And so it doesn't really do too much to the underwater environment. So anyone who is underwater deep enough, yeah, they would survive it. Merry Christmas, Mr. Akers. Don't hesitate to ask if you want to be relocated to Theta. Access log. Local access, Terry Akers. Terry Akers won his 1000th game of chess. Can't do chess. Yeah, no, so even if you did have a bunker on the surface and somehow managed to survive the comet hitting the Earth, you would have to deal with the fact that there's no more life on the surface outside of what you were just in. So yeah. Underwater is kind of like the only way you could go.
Am I right? Can't believe how much I'm sweating in this suit. Hey, could you maybe help? I need to get to Theta. Give me some room, will you? Hey, you! Don't worry about it. I got this. Listen. Don't stand there. You know better than that. Hey, can you hear me? Don't worry about it. I got me out here, will you?
Listen.
Don't stand there. You know better than that.
Okay. Bunkers would survive if they are in the immediate range of the meteor and have sufficient self-sustaining abilities like a garden and water plants. Okay, but my question is, how are you getting water? If everything has been wiped off the face of the planet, how are you getting water? You would need to be near an ocean to even attempt that. There would be no power unless you had a self-generating power source that you would have to go put outside on the bunker after the mass extinction. Okay, there's a thing called groundwater. Don't you think that would be wiped out? I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't you think that would be wiped out?
Trust a shot. Probably for the best.
That's what I'm saying. Is that there would be no groundwater. Anything that's on the surface would be wiped off. And so you don't really get a lot of options when it comes down to it. Which is why you would have to work with the ocean water. And like I said, the surface would be emblazed. So no matter what you really did then, there wouldn't be much to work with. Mirror would not have an effect on groundwater. I digress on that. I really do. Because, yeah, no, it would have an effect. You wouldn't be able to use any groundwater after that. That's why ocean water would be your only choice, which would mean that you would need to have a bunker that's deep enough down to not be affected by the comet initially. And then you would need to have one that's near the ocean to attempt to get the ocean water. And then you'd need to be able to cure that ocean water and actually utilize it without dehydrating yourself. After that, yeah, you could for sure use that to water plants and have a self-sustaining life there. But, yeah, the only type of nutrition you would ever be able to get after that is plant life. You won't be able to use anything for proteins, which is kind of what your body requires due to you being an omnivore. Like I'm saying, the groundwater would be wiped off. Everything would be dried out because of how bad the actual surface got wiped out. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's not as simple. And it's like, even so, if the groundwater would be somehow still intact, you would have a very limited source before that ran out. Groundwater would not be wiped off. It can be hundreds of meters below the ground depending on the situation. I'm not going to deny that, but you would also need to know where said groundwater is if it were to still be intact. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not necessarily a situation that's easily survivable to work with. That's why I was saying it would be easier to work with ocean water rather than trying to find a good source of groundwater that's deep enough.
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
Zeppelin's on its way. Gotta get ready. That's definitely the Zeppelin.
But yeah, I'm saying that you would probably find it easier to survive in the water than you would on the surface.
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
Yeah,
I
no,
think it would
but
be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us the chip.
depends on the bunker's design, size, and self-sustainability. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. If you have a really good self-sustainability, and you have a good source of deep enough groundwater, you can survive for probably a couple of decades off of that. But, eventually you would have to swap off onto salt water. As that is a factor that would, kick in. That's what I was saying earlier. With salt water, you can try to purify the water. That's mainly why I was saying you'd probably find yourself having an easier time if you end up, doing salt water. Be purified. We do the same with water that can be flushed down the toilet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not denying that.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
I guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like, I get that the country dependency thing, but I'm also gonna say that it's not necessarily as simple as just that in a lot of cases. Main part, past survivability about a bunker would probably be keeping the people inside of it sane enough to where they don't go for each other's throats. Yeah, it's definitely the #1 issue, and this game also showcases that problem. It's like the number one threat to human life is humans.
Yeah.
Grab the Dunbat and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way. We don't have to worry though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
That's great.
And then we can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Okay. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omnitool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel?
Yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
Is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
The only problem with outer space versus the ocean, and I will say this, is that you have to think about it. What are you required to get to outer space in the first place? You require fuel, so way your rockets can work. You require multiple years of travel to get to these different places. And between all of that, you can start seeing some issues that would start up, as you would consistently need those things. You would need fuel, you would need resources constantly. And the only problem with those other planets is that they don't have an atmosphere, which means that nothing can actually retain itself on those planets. So like say Mars, nothing can really maintain itself there because there's not an atmosphere. And because of that, you can't get plants on that planet due to there not being a proper source of oxygen that can be withheld within the atmosphere of the planet. And so that's where you start coming into different issues there. Whereas with the ocean, you can attempt to disassemble hydrogen molecules and you can start getting oxygen out of that. And there's a lot of things in the ocean that actually do produce oxygen to a degree. And that's another thing that you can actually do there. And so, a lot of the issues with going to like extraterrestrial links to avoid a comet would still likely end up in a similar result, but much harder to work with area than, say, Soma. And so it's definitely a whole different scenario going on there.
Stratsky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The lab surgeon a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Stratsky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Komorebi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
Emma, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
Sarah, are you there? Who is this? Catherine? I'm busy working. Oh, I just wanted to say thank you for what you did. Don't worry about it, but you should stand up for yourself. I mean, Strohmeyer doesn't have that kind of authority. You can just tell him to go fuck himself. Oh, I just don't. I'm not that kind of a person. You can't expect people to fight for you all the time. You're a brilliant person, Kath. You're so smart it makes my head spin, but sometimes you just disappear into yourself. Suddenly it's like talking to a fucking 5-year-old. It's just hard. I can't just be more like that. Everyone would know I'm pretending. It's not too late to win people over. Strasky likes you. I like you. Reed likes you. Strasky likes everybody. Yeah, that's true. Wait, you think Reed likes me? Catherine, a lot of people like you. You just need to open up a little. Be more approachable. Can I get back to work now? I'd rather not be reprimanded twice in one day. Okay. See you back inside. Over and out.
But yeah, I'd say the ocean would be more sustainable in the long run versus outer space. Well, yeah. Realistically speaking, with our current technology in the world, the ocean would be the better choice. Maybe a couple 100 years from now, that'll be a different scenario. Maybe outer space will be the better choice. But as it stands right now, the ocean is the better choice. So until then, that'll be a crazy day whenever that happens. And plus, we still don't even know what's entirely in our ocean yet. We know a lot about it, but we also know very little. Yeah, that would be interesting to see faster in light.
Wait. Am I already here?
Oh, welcome to the stream. What the?
Huh?
There.
What'd you say?
Add you to the stream.
Well, hello.
Yes.
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No.
I am hunting down the achievements for Portal Revolution since I'm done with the game.
I was so worried something had gone wrong.
All I can say is it's Peem.
Data field service technician.
I would say it's Portal 3 if it wasn't in between 1 and 2.
How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't
Once I'm
remember
done,
that
I want
part.
to play some PvZ Hybrid.
Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically 2 of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark.
If the human you dies before the scan
I
is
mean,
initiated, or closely after,
One sec.
you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
In the past 220-ish years, we've gotten the ability to fly, being able to go to Mars if NASA or any other agency gets enough money for it. Yeah, like I said, next couple of 100 years, maybe that'll happen. Now, what do you want to say?
I expected something different.
We've got to.
Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone. Robin, I'm not sure how to say this.
What?
This is...
Yeah?
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
Yeah, the 1% would definitely be the only ones to actually go to, like, other planets in that case. So...
Where is everyone?
You and I would likely never, see another planet in our lives if there was some sort of, like, comet that hit the Earth.
See you later.
Will do.
You don't need to be left in this world. This is the horrible fate right here. Eternal loneliness is not the way to go. Okay, but here's the thing, if there's a mutual destruction thing with the people of Earth and the rich people that got shot off into the sky, into like outer space, the thing is, if we tried to shoot down one of their rockets, what would end up happening? We're stopping any potential chance that humanity could go on. And that's the thing. That's the thing, is that the whole point of trying to survive this event is not necessarily for all humans to survive. That's unlikely. That scenario is not likely to happen. In the case where that does happen, the main goal is for humanity to survive, even if just a tiny bit. Any type of humanity that's left, whether we're all encased in like just pieces of code for like robotic things or like any simulations or virtual reality of any kind. It's a scenario to where human life still goes on even in those events. And if it can live on, it can live on long enough to at least see something. And maybe a new solution. And so that's where a lot of things go. If the rich leave with all their stuff without trying to help others, then you would shoot them down with rockets. Yeah, you see, like I said, that's the thing, to where even if the rich did take off like that, it's really a scenario of, it's another way humanity could survive. And even so, most of the population would not have access to any kind of stuff that could have missiles guided towards rockets. It's only the higher ups in the world that would have that capability. There's a chance to where we will have things that could prevent a meteor from hitting Earth in the next, like, 100 years. There's a chance of that. I'm not gonna deny that. That's very likely.
Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
But yeah. I would definitely say that. It's really more or less a matter of perspective and how you look at it. Just need another war to kickstart the technology race. It's not pretty, but it's true that technology grows the fastest during times of all-out war. I'm not denying that. That would be the biggest technology boom, like, scenario. But it's definitely not the prettiest way to go about it.
We're here? We're here. Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's
heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure, let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be the most, like, crazy thing in the world if some other, like, species or civilization found us and decided to wipe us out. As the...
You're so loud.
Well, I'm sorry, it's a bit loud. The thing is, with that idea, is what are the odds that another civilization finds us in the first place? But on top of that, if they did find us, yeah, we would likely be the ones to be wiped out, as humanity does not really cope with other species of any kind that well. And humans are kind of like war machines. They're built for war. And so, yeah, if we ever met like an extraterrestrial life that decided to greet us, yeah, we would kill them, and we would dissect them, because that's what humans do.
all your friends moved downstairs.
I don't like this at all.
We sent signals into outer space, openly saying where we are. We are practically inviting them to Earth. The thing is, yes, we are practically inviting them to Earth. But here's the problem with that idea. Like I said, humans are war machines. And that doesn't really change much in between anything. It's like, humans would not do a lot if they were orbitally bombarded the planet and
Why would they all leave this
orbitally
floor?
bombard the planet into ash, to be honest.
Cleared out.
Yeah, humans really won't have much of a chance to fight back in that scenario. But yeah, humans would just be considered aggressive creatures. Humans would definitely try to be the first to wipe out a new species if it seemed extraterrestrial. We're not as social as it may seem. Even to other humans that are slightly different than us. Humans are aggressive and they are assholes. That much is known.
Should we go check?
And so... I really just say look at what humans do to themselves. And then consider whether we would do that to a whole nother species. And the answer would be yes, we would.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Although, yeah, I'm not denying that most people abide by rules and laws. But there's a reason why they abide to that. And that's fear. Fear is the #1 kicker for most things. Fear is the #1 kicker for war. Religion is the #1 kicker for war. And wanting power is a #1 kicker for war. There's a lot of things. And so war is a very common and very easy thing for humans to do. And so whenever a human has an issue, war. War can just be a small scale thing to where it's only involving like 2 countries, or it can be a large scale thing to where it involves multiple. And that's just with humans. Imagine if there was an alien species out there that had a lot more power than us. A lot of the power hungry humans would lose their minds.
A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
It's really a simple process to believe that humans are just war machines.
Cool fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
And I'm not saying that every single human would be like that, but a lot of the ones that have power over the world would definitely be the ones to start a war. Which is why I'm saying humans are typically power-hungry monsters in most cases. They don't like different things. We would lose our minds if we found a gigantic, small-scale space empire near us. Anyways, yeah, we would. We would absolutely lose our minds. And there would be nothing to really prevent that, and, you know. Who's to say if you humans that have leadership, like authority, I guess would be the best way of putting it, would not just throw an all-out, like, tantrum, which would be pretty much what it would appear to be to other people. And humans would probably classify that as war, and that wouldn't go well. Depends on... And it all depends on the name, suggesting it's either a federation, a union, or an empire. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. But yeah. It's like, humans are social creatures, but mainly towards themselves. If it's something they don't understand, they're not gonna treat it well. Humans are bad at comprehending how things work when they don't understand it. Like, look at... I really just go back to other humans that are just different from each other.
I mean, the best example is culture.
Yeah, culture wars is pretty big example of that, actually. But I'm not just talking like cultures. I'm talking about physical differences, mental differences between each other.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75
That's really what I'm talking about, though.
They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans.
Let's say I finished Portal Revolution 100%.
Hey.
I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation.
Time for PvZ.
Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of
Also,
continuity.
you got a treasure room
as
item.
our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
Also, the main reason the Empire from Star Wars got so powerful was xenophobia against alien races. I mean, yeah, definitely. Xenophobia is definitely, like, one of the biggest things. And one of the reasons why it exploded into several warlord states after the death of the Emperor. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that humans can't be social. They can be. There's a lot of people that have an open mind to the idea of extraterrestrial life. But then there's a lot of people that don't. And so that's where a lot of issues come in. Humans would be split into one of two groups. The group that accepted the extraterrestrial life, and the group that didn't. So that's very much a factor.
Rainy.
What?
You want me to stream or no?
It'll be fine for right now.
Okay.
I'll be able to watch in about an hour. Was about a week after the death of the Emperor, and people already proclaimed their own more legitimate empire and fighting over who gets to rule it? Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty good way of describing humanity in a nutshell, though. Humans are power hungry, and that's sad. Humans like to be able to control things, and whenever they're not in control, they lose their minds. Orange cat. The Senate at that point, it was just disbanded. The entirety of the empire was at that point controlled by Palpatine. Yeah. I feel like a lot of different media showcase exactly why humans are not really a good candidate for meeting extraterrestrial life, let alone life on this planet.
And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Sublevel vault, contact and maintenance.
I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Economy, composition. Org. Nakajima, narrowgraph, continuous times.
David Munchie. How did this... What is this?
2078 there.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Okay, that's it. Wow, that was fun. That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Halo is an example of when humanity doesn't really do the war that well. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I personally think a lot of things. Also, best of viewers situation is happening. Let's go ahead and ban that person. There we go.
What'd you say?
best viewers situation happened.
Oh shit!
It got
Was it
banned.
best viewers that you prefer, or is it cheap viewers?
I think it's best viewers. I know it was cheap. It was cheap. That one was funnier to me. But yeah, whenever humanity on some point encounters extraterrestrial life, if we don't wipe ourselves out, uh, it will definitely be split into two groups. The group that wants war and the group that wants to socialize. Humanity on Halo was basically on its last legs. They got stomped by the Covenant. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
The only reason why they won was just like Star Wars. The Empire they fought against combusted into several smaller states, all going for each other's throats and making themselves weaker. Yeah.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer would use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along. Waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
This is where I store the arc scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter. If that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract a cipher from it.
Need to fix that mainframe connection.
But yeah, no, humanity would definitely be split in two.
Simon, the last report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Akers, but it would listen. It's careful we spotted two more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. It seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. Tall, dark, and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Humanity is the type to stop killing each other just to be another civilization up and then go back to killing each other? Yeah. That accurately depicts humanity. Yeah. I agree with you. I do think a lot of countries around the world that are pretty powerful are very close to a civil war breaking out. That's very much within a high likelihood right now, is that civil war breaks out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the country I live in, civil war breaks out. That's very likely, actually. I wouldn't doubt it. And then what happens whenever we do have a civil war? Will other countries try to take advantage of that and try to come invade during that time? That's very likely. Yeah, only time can tell what will happen to Earth and its people.
Good job, Soma.
This better have worked. I'm not going down there again.
Nah. It's like, I know China's had civil war going on for a little bit now. Well, not a little bit. It's been happening for quite a while, to be fair, but...
The legacy scan of me that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathway already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots or machinery and let them run free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines thinking they're people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
It's like, I know a lot of the people over in China, a lot of them that tried to stand up to the regime over there, as I would call it. Yeah, they end up failing, and so they did back off, and they went to Taiwan. And it's not that they wanted to back off. They wanted to bring China to a new change that would help it, to be fair. But in most cases, it's typically never a good scenario for war. And so, a lot of the people that live in China still are still under the, like, Chinese, like,
exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the
I
computer to activate
guess.
the simulation.
And so, a lot of the people there are, although yes, they can live there, it's usually not the most fair country in the world to the people there. I don't think there's really a good country that actually treats their people that fairly. And China's definitely not one of those. If you ever want to see the land of restrictions, China's definitely one of those. But then again, I would also follow that up with, like, North Korea. I think North Korea's worse than China on that note. I don't feel like there's nearly as much freedom over there. And if you do one simple thing wrong in North Korea, whether you knew it or not, good luck ever getting out of the country. But yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Don't be afraid, Mr. Wan.
Dr. Chen, is that you?
Civil War was just really unfair. Yeah.
Just be calm. Take a deep breath and enjoy the scenery for a moment.
Dr. Chen? I hear your voice, but there's no one here. There's no one here. It's empty. It's too empty. There's something really wrong with this place. It's not real. This isn't real. I have to get out of here!
Did we just bring that guy to life? I mean, he's a perfect scan, meant for the Ark. He's the real deal. And we turned him off. Took it all away again.
I really thought that was gonna work. Maybe we can try again.
But yeah, in most cases, Civil War is never a good thing. The end result typically leads to good things, but the process of it is never fun or good.
That wasn't so bad. Soma really got me worked up, bastard. What? Where did... Alice?
Mr. Wan, can you hear me?
Chun? Where's Alice?
She left. Mr. Wan, I need you to give me the new security cipher.
What? Why? Why would you need that? This is a trick.
Please calm down.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. None of this is real. But you won't break me, WoW. You hear me? You won't break me!
Do we need to turn it off? Can we just keep him alive until we've got the cipher?
The longer he's exposed to the computer model, the more he'll get hung up on it.
So, what's wrong with letting him settle in a little?
It would drive him insane. So let's keep the session short and the suffering to a minimum.
I'm waiting for Stratsky and Alvaro to pack up their stuff. Head downstairs and I'll meet you there.
Don't take too long.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Seems like they were getting ready to leave. Heard some lady telling Brandon to hurry up.
You got that from the intercom? Must be a transmission buffer. Hang on. That's Alice Coaster. Who would guess they even knew of each other? Interesting.
Cute. Seems like Alice and Brandon did their scans together.
Oh, we can definitely use that. I think we've got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom and use it to impersonate her for the simulation. We can trick them into feeling safe enough to open up.
Great. Definitely feeling good about this.
Good job with the intercom. I didn't know you could do that line. What's it like?
It's just something that I do now.
So it comes naturally to you. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll make sure to add it to my dating profile. I found more evidence suggesting they were together during the scan.
That's okay, Sherlock. We got it already. We should focus on simulating Brandon Wan. I compiled an Alice module that we can use.
So she'll be with Brandon in the simulation.
Sort of. I'll still need to do the talking, but it'll sound and look like Alice.
That wasn't so bad. Soma really got me worked up, bastard.
Well, that's what you get for listening to his stories.
I guess I had it coming.
About Strohmeyer. He said he needed a new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
It's alright. I can talk to him.
Wait, didn't
Sean just tell you to take it easy? Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
I do feel hungover. Okay. It's 1729 over 42, 12 over 407. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry, Mr. Long. Read it. Goodbye.
No, wait.
That's enough. We got what we need.
Is that what we are? Simulations?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make any difference. You're still you. I'm not sure what to do with the data. You decide. Simon, we got it. We can get to the dumbat now. Get back here.
Wars after 18th century all depended on now producing your enemy? Yeah, definitely. Like, the higher your country could produce materials, resources, food, any of that, the better your country was during said wars.
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Gee, Simon. Some thoughts are better left alone. There you are. Just warming up the dunbat for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... Huh. That's weird. Never mind.
What do you need me to do?
Head inside the dock. The Omnitool can open the door now. And get into the dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into the abyss.
Sounds easy enough.
Let's see here. I can probably make it past Theta today and get into Omicron. And that'll probably be it for the stream. There. All healed up.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound useful.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
You didn't know how to get us on?
How difficult could it be? Try loading a dummy scan. Shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real Ark. Run the simulation and then hit pause while the code is running. It'll give me a cross-section of the process. Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What?
So now we know how to get on the Ark, right?
Kind of.
What?
It's just I don't really know what you are. Maybe there's a way to plug you in, or maybe scan somehow. We need to figure this out before we leave. Wow, that's so cool. It's the whole gang.
A crew photo? Really? Who were you saving this for? The world was dead.
Thanks, Simon. I thought being an asshole wasn't invented until the 22nd century. Now I know better.
What's this thing?
Foster uses it to investigate structural integrity in nuclear frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the Ark.
Give it a try.
That's the thing, is I don't think people could die on the Ark even if they wanted to. I think if you were to die on the Ark, you would somehow be brought back to your last known state. Would be my guess.
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen. Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard Cortex chip for robots, including the data reader and the OcuTorch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No, hold on, back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the Cortex chip is good news. That means we can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
Are we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
Yeah, we should get going.
If you jump into a volcano, that would be brutal.
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a
Good.
I don't think that would really be as brutal on the Ark. As I feel like if you were to do that in the Ark, it would make a scenario to where it would try to send you back to your previous location that was last known to be safe, and then you may still have the memories intact of what you just did. But I don't think the Ark would allow you to die. I think you would be able to be given the choice to stop existing if you chose for that to be the case, but chances are you won't choose that, so...
Stromeyer. Brand, where are you? It got out of hand. I'm in sector RD4. Did you get everyone downstairs?
Yeah, we're safe for now. But you need to get moving. They're gonna figure out where we are and come for us.
Don't worry about it. The stairs are blocked, and I killed the elevator. Pulled the connector chip from the lock.
Fine. That means you're stuck as well.
Only way to keep you guys safe. Take the shuttle, go to Omicron.
God damn it, Juan. You just had to be the hero, you bastard.
Good luck, sir. Tell Alice I love her.
I believe the person that you're hearing that's tweaking is Terry Akers.
Or me.
Unless you're like screaming and horrific sounds.
Could be.
I don't think you've been doing that. Is that a bad thing to hear the tweaker going around? Yes and no. The tweaker has a special capability of teleporting behind you. The best tip, stay quiet as you move. Let's survive the ARC project, stop people from killing themselves, send off Catherine and the team, keep people safe, enjoy the rest of Armageddon. The tweaker can tweak so much that it teleports him? Yes. Check and seal doors, move downstairs, shuttle to Omicron. Akers is now alone, at least 3 proxy creatures. That room's okay. I'd prefer not to have to deal with these rooms as potential contingencies. Is Terry Akers the most hostile thing? I would argue so. If you try to sprint, he will appear for you. So best to stay as quiet as you can going through this area. Random one.
You won't get me, motherfuckers! You hear me?
After I pick this up, Akers will naturally spawn.
Sorry about before, Brandon. I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest in peace.
There's the tweaker. The tweaker is active. They are semi-blind, but you see all these objects on the ground? Those are really dangerous. Let's go here for now. Or I'll lock that door. And, I go and connect the chip here. Update the chip. Dispatch corrupted. Machine hangar. Huge structure gel leak has caused the WoW to seize control over the Donbat. Forced to quarantine to avoid further development. Last thing we need is another talking machine. There's the tweaker.
I hear you, Brandon. What do you got?
Akers and his critters are ferocious. They pick up on every move. There's no way past them.
Then we'll fight them. We got to get to the shuttle.
And end up like Shank and Adams? No way. Listen, I'll create a distraction and pull them to me. Get the gang to the shuttle station.
Wait, Brandon, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Alice. I'll look back as soon as you guys are safe. Just load up the shuttle and be ready to go.
Are you sure about this?
I don't plan to die today, sir. See you at the shuttle.
No. But it can open the door under normal circumstances, which is why I locked it. Only problem is I'm gonna need to unlock it and then try to travel out back again. It can normally open doors, but it's currently locked. What if I pissed it off and locked the door? It could try to make its way, but it would likely fail. There. There's approximately 4. Yes. Throughout the rest of this, there will be 3 more. Good luck catching me. I have never made it get this bugged out before.
What you do?
There. I finally figured out how to reach me. Yeah, I've never got the bug out like that. Yes, the tweaker is a mutated human.
Don't move. It's okay.
What?
It's over now. Relax.
You could definitely say so.
What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not.
You don't want me?
Yes, of course. What happened?
We fell in love.
Okay, I'll catch you later. Actually, I think it's about time I end stream as well, as it is getting about that time, and that seems like a pretty good place to stop. So I'll go ahead and end stream as well. It was definitely fun. There. And we'll move over to the just chatting area. Yeah, you were here for the entire stream despite me also being late to stream today. So hey, it's pretty cool. Get to hear the ending message for today. To all who are watching or have been listening to the stream or watching the stream in the distant future as a VOD, thank you very much. I appreciate any and all attention that's given to the channels. And to anyone who's still here, I hope you have a very good night or a very good morning, depending on what time of day it is for you. And I'll catch you all in the next stream. Have any final words for the stream?
Duplicate your mind.
Excellent. Anyways, stream will be ending now, so yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.